Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 1K Par-Tay! Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, baby! In the house, what's up? We did it. We got 1K. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my ears. I didn't think it was ever going to happen, but it took grit. It took determination. It took everybody in a team effort. John Bird, it in particular, took you. It took John Bird plays the guitar, and it took a lot of begging.
Yes, it really did.
A lot of begging.
I don't know if it was begging. It was more of, it was begging.
Yeah,
I was trying to find another way to say it, but you can't.
You look good, by the way.
Thank you. Of course, I've worn this before, so it's not new to me.
That's true. I wasn't that surprised when I saw you, Tony Gump. However,
look at that.
We have never seen this man in a suit.
No,
I haven't worn a suit in 22 years.
22 years.
Man.
It's been. That's been in your closet for 22 years?
This is the same suit I wore 22 years ago at my mother's funeral. Not to brighten things down, but we're good.
Yeah.
It still holds up well. I think that's in fashion still.
I gave new meaning to like knocking the dust off because when I pulled it out, I had to do a lot of cleaning up.
You had to actually dust it off.
I like that
Literally.
tie. That tie's sharp.
Where'd you get that tie?
Bird.
Well, oh, really?
Nice tie, Bird. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I don't think it's any secret where my tie came from.
Man, you look sharp.
Out of my closet. The only downside is I'm like fat guy
No, you're the opposite of fat guy.
Opposite fat guy.
Little guy in a fat coat.
After I got ready, Trish was like, "You look like a little kid that's put on his dad's suit." Because I'm like, I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is like, it's too big for me. I got to resize.
Well, Tony and I were talking about it. It reminds us of the movie Big at the very end when he turns back into a little boy right outside his mom's house, and he's got that big jacket, and that's what it looks like.
Look at me. I look big. Hold on. Let me get the professional button. Let's see how this looks.
Look at all the room.
How big it is. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
That is like that movie at the end. Seriously.
When you look at my hands, like how far down my sleeves go. That's bad. That's real bad. I may have to take this jacket off because now I feel ridiculous. Now I feel stupid.
No, I think you look good.
We've got, we made sure that everybody's got a device so we can see the chat as you guys are hanging out with us, but it's completely messing with my brain because I'm watching like a 10-second delay. And that, I don't know that that's going to work.
I've noticed that too, but we'll do our best. We're trying to get everybody that's in there. Hello, Bama and Patty.
You know what I'm doing is I'm zooming in and sliding over, and that way it's like half the screen is the
How do you do that?
Is yours touch screen?
Yes.
Okay, you just go into the middle and you just pull out.
Let's see.
And then you can slide it over. See?
No, that's
looks
not
great,
working.
doesn't it?
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, well, you probably got it locked up there where you have to take off the...
Oh, my God. This ain't working, John Bird. Here, fix it. You do it.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
That's my iPad, cuz. Be careful.
Okay, let's see. You do this. Oh, okay. What the piece of junk?
It's not going to work.
Kill you.
It's not going to work. By the way, everybody, when I went to the grocery... Oh, I got a surprise. I forgot.
What you got?
I brought, for the celebration...
I can't do it, I'm sorry.
It's fine. For the 1K Par-Tay, which, by the way, that was a very good idea for you to come up with that name. I don't know why we didn't put that together earlier. I brought some champagne.
Ooh, some bubbly.
And this is Andre in honor of Andrew. Because we're celebrating me, apparently.
Yes, it's just missing a W.
It is.
You should get a marker and put on W on there.
California champagne, naturally fermented, fresh, with notes of pear and limon.
Dude, where did you get that from?
I got it from the Food Giant.
Now, I've heard that they have good spirits over there.
Imagine me going into the Food Giant in this suit, buying a $12 bottle of champagne.
Champagne.
What do you think people were thinking? Well, they probably didn't think anything of it because I'm in that store all the freaking time. But
I would have believed it like on election night if Trump won and you walked in with an orange tie and did it,
Yes.
Should we dress up for that, by the way? For election night?
Yeah.
I'd like to, but it
Yeah,
depends
we
on
do
who's going to win.
tuxedos.
Yeah.
We do
I will.
tuxedos.
Whatever I'm wearing, if we don't win this election, I'm burning whatever I'm wearing. I'm never going to put it on
I'm
again.
going to rip mine off in public and run around naked screaming. That's what I'm going to do because it's not going to matter.
Yeah, it's into the world at that point.
As we know it.
I'm also at this thing where with my hair, remember we said I'm not going to cut it until Donald Trump's back in office, but I'm really getting to the point where I want to cut it.
I've been thinking about that. I really have been. I say keep it through the election. When you wear it like that.
Like this?
Yes, it looks good.
Does it?
It really does.
In my opinion, you need to keep growing it till the election because it's like running a 25-mile marathon and quitting.
I
might
don't
as well
want to
go the
jinx
last
it.
3.
Because if I cut my hair and we lose, then everybody's going to blame me.
Oh, my gosh. That would be the worst.
I do. Here's what it is. I want to go back to regular hair, but I want to keep the man bun. And I'm not going to buy a clip-on man bun like you suggested, but... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to think about it until November. That's what I'm going to do. And
As
I'm
long
going to
as
talk
Trump
about
wins, it doesn't matter what we look like
That's
anymore.
true.
Who cares?
Hey, Bama Phoenix said, wow, y'all look sharp and that you're going to a mafia hit.
I do have mafia vibes going on today.
Yeah, well,
John
that's what
Bird
it
kind of
is.
looks like a disheveled IRS agent. I mean, in a good way. In a good way.
How can that ever be taken in a good way?
Well, that's true. IRS agents
How
aren't
about
good people.
how about I'll
but
be like a mafia lawyer? They're always kind of rumpled and they're always having to
That's
go
true.
in and out and in and out.
You're like a Michael Avenatti.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or no, that's creepy porn lawyer. You're more like a Michael Cohen.
Wait, that's not good either.
Johnny Cochran.
There we go.
White chocolate Johnny Cochran.
Well,
He's a winner, John. Just go with it.
Yeah.
okay.
Dude got OJ off. Come on.
Okay, I want to be Perry Mason.
That's fine.
You don't remember Perry Mason?
No, who is that? It sounds familiar.
Perry Mason. It's an old black and white TV
Yeah.
show of a lawyer. Real good show, actually.
Interesting. Shout out to who all we got. Like I said, Bama Phoenix, Brass Knuckles, Kenneth, Debbie, Charles, my lovely wife, who is going to make sure everybody behaves in the chat tonight. I cannot believe, again, how many people set their alarms during the show and sent us screenshots of it.
Where's Brimley?
You're talking about your girlfriend,
Yes.
Brimley?
Brimley, where are you?
Is she supposed to be
Yeah, she's
in the
supposed
chat?
to be here.
Maybe she's just keeping to herself. Maybe she doesn't want the attention. That's why her name's Brimley. She don't want to be noticed. All right, so let's go ahead and bust into this. By the way, does anybody know how this works? Champagne?
There's a cork thing, and I've seen lots of videos where people screw it up and they end up breaking a TV, so just careful.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to YouTube how to open a champagne bottle.
Okay, and you might want to say that particular brand because, is it a screw-off top? It might be a screw-off top.
No, it's a cork.
Oh, it's a cork.
Yeah, I made sure it was a cork. So let's YouTube it. This is what we would do if we were at home.
Yep. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Michael.
Oh man, I think it is a twist. Anyway, let's watch it anyway. I'm interested now.
The trick is to pop the cork with style and flair,
Yeah,
All right.
that's what I'm talking
and
about.
without creating a dangerous projectile.
Oh.
Whoa!
You will need
This is the
a
wrong
bottle of
video.
champagne and a towel. Optional, a bucket
This
of
is
ice
copyrighted
water,
music.
salt, table or rock. Step
It's
1.
on YouTube.
Champagne is best opened when very cold, so make sure
Yeah,
you're
so
working
I
much
don't think
for that.
anybody
filled
would claim
bottle.
this music.
43 to 48 degrees is ideal. Put the bottle in a champagne bucket full of ice.
That ain't happening.
Okay, yeah, whatever. We don't even want to watch
We're
this.
shotgun it anyway.
So I started peeling it, and it says twist to open. So I think it's a cork, but it's
A twist cork.
a twist cork. So do we? I don't want to do it. I'm nervous. Do you
I'll
want to
do
do
it.
it?
Get it to me. I'll use my teeth if I got to.
Tony Gump, do you have champagne glasses, like you said?
So the wife said there was champagne glasses, but I couldn't find them, so we just have beer
They're right
glasses.
there.
Oh, well, okay, we'll use beer
Close
glasses.
enough.
That's fine. Whatever. It's a very over-the-line thing for us to use beer glasses. John
is
Bird,
tough.
quit spitting that stuff everywhere.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, so...
All right, I've got it. Okay, it's telling me what to do.
All right.
It says twist to open, and you can twist to reseal.
Please be careful.
Okay.
Don't... You don't have to... Yeah, you didn't have to peel all that, I don't think.
Because I wouldn't be able to read twist to open.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
Careful.
Just cover the top.
Yeah. Just...
Ready?
If... Oh, no. Listen. If it starts to spray, put it back in.
Okay.
That's what she's... Oh, wait.
I am so nervous
I was
right
waiting
now.
Couldn't
for
help
that.
it, yeah.
Here we go. I don't hear anything. It's sort of like a Sprite that's been dropped on the floor.
Bring it to the middle of the camera. Oh, God, I'm so scared right now.
Just hold the top. There's going to be pressure.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he did it.
It's steaming.
Bird, that's perfection.
Look at that.
Look at that smile, too. Andre by Bird.
Wow.
Oh, it smells delicious. Let me smell the cork.
Amazing job, John Bird.
It's incredible.
All right. Let me, here we go. All right.
Do you have to do it like beer where you pour it from the side? Looks like you.
It looks like me. What's on tap?
This is the only way I know how to do it, so. All right. There's Tony Gump.
Awesome.
This is a celebration, ladies and gentlemen. I got you there, John Bird.
Thank you, my friend.
And let's, here we go. Cheers, not just to us, but cheers to the over-the-line audience.
I wish all of them had liquor they could drink. Maybe, well, a lot of them probably do.
Most of them probably
yeah,
do.
I would say so.
So
Our
here
audience is awesome, yes.
is to the audience, cheers, and hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now, hey now.
Head out. Should we shotgun it?
Mm-hmm.
Head out.
I'm going to be honest. I thought that was going to be bad. It's really not that bad.
Now he really looks like an IRS agent. At the
Are you
end.
okay?
Down wrong. I mean, it's good, but it's good when you sip it and drink it. You don't shotgun it.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's bad at all. It definitely would be a lot better if it were
Chilled.
Chilled.
Yes. Yes.
45 to 48 degrees.
I thought everybody was going to shotgun it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Also, rule for this, since this is our 1K celebration, vaping is completely fine. You can vape into the microphone.
Just no smoking.
No smoking, only vaping.
Only vaping.
Although, I gotta be honest, it would be cool to smoke cigars on this podcast. But you don't inhale cigars.
You just chew on them.
No, you
Don't you bite the end of them off?
Does nobody agree with me on that?
I
just
think
thought
Bill
it looked
Clinton's
cool.
the expert on cigars.
Yes. I like Swisher Sweets.
Do you?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
When's the last time you smoked a cigar?
About 3 months ago.
What was the occasion?
Good friends.
Good friends.
Good friends. Just a bunch of guys who were sitting on the porch. The moon was up. We were just talking about life.
He's reminiscing here.
Oh, God.
I remember it like it was yesterday. This is a very dear friend of mine. You guys know him because he's been working around here. It's Seth. And we'll sit on his porch with a couple of other friends, and we'll just light up the cigars, and we'll just talk, and we'll smoke, and we'll drink. And it's simple. Now, you know, it's not a crazy thing. It's just a simple pleasure of life. That's what it's all about. A simple pleasure of life. And I think everybody needs to do that. You know, you don't have to go down to the beach or anything like that, even though I haven't been for 12 years. If anybody has like a beach house or something they want to like loan to me, that'd be fine. But, I mean, I don't need that. You know, just Just give me a good cigar, a good drink, good friends, and I am ready to go. Be even better if it was at the beach, but it doesn't have to be.
When was last Stacy and the Dudes get up for you?
Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It's been a while. And
Did you ever tell her that you called her live on the podcast that one time?
Oh no, I didn't. I need to. We need to just set her up and get her to. I'll call her and talk to her. She's a hoot.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious because
it's been a while. We've definitely got to do a Stacy and the Dudes.
So let's just take a trip down memory lane right quick and let's reminisce on where we started. All right, this is the big 1K celebration. What's our next milestone? First of all, 10K.
10K.
All right, 10K.
Oh, let's do 1,500.
Well,
I like
I've
doing
done some
this stuff.
research.
I like doing this
They
stuff.
say going from 0 to 1,000 is
the
really
toughest.
hard, right? But 1,000 to 10,000 is a little easier, is what I've researched.
Really?
That's what I've researched. That has to do with networking and people.
Interesting.
Okay, that sounds good to me. What do we do though? Maybe people should suggest. Guys,
What do we
what do you think? Scott, Emma,
Because
Boomer? Tracy?
here's
Come
the
on.
thing when it comes to getting that 10K milestone. And we've got thousands and thousands of people that listen to Talk 99.5. We're never going to get all of them to follow us over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. It's just not going to happen. It's just the reality of it. Some people don't really like the show that much. Some people don't want to put in the effort, blah, blah, blah. There's a million reasons. But if we shoot up to 10K, then we know we have expanded outside of the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're trying to do here is get the message out of saving the country, be it ultra MAGA. There is such a hunger for MAGA people right now.
Gosh, there is.
So many different podcasts are kind of going in that sort of political direction as well. I see Joe Rogan doing it a lot. Who's some of the others? I mean, even Bubba the Love Sponge that I listen to out of Tampa, they've kind of moved into this arena of, talking more politics on the conservative side. They're pretty liberal guys, but they're Trump guys.
Well, they see. I mean, you can't help but see what's going on.
See the writing on the wall.
Yeah. They continue to do everything wrong.
But if we get to that 10K, then we've shot up.
I think so.
I think if we got to 1 million subscribers, hell, I'd do my show in the underwear,
Yeah. Well, I'll do the show in our underwear at 1 mil.
Yeah.
Here, Bird.
Oh,
I can see.
thank you.
I saw your face.
Now, keep in mind, if we did hit 1 million and then we did the underwear episode, we'd probably lose half of that. So
We may have to just put that one on Rumble. That if we take a look back at the early days of Over the Line, the early days of Over the Line was just Andrew McLean.
Yeah, let's go way back. That's a great history.
Well, I was freshly fired. Pull up our channel real quick, and let's just scroll down the list as far as you can go, and let's just find one of my original. I want to see the very first. I'm acting like we've hit 1 million subscribers. The very first Over the Line, 2018, the end of 2018. Keep going. Oh, we're not going to be able to go back that far simply because that channel's been banned. Go up some, and go with. Just pick that one with Joe Biden down there at the bottom right.
Is that the one that got so many?
No, that's not. This is one of the old shows. So anyway, it starts in 2018, into 2018. I just get canned from Crawford Broadcasting 101.
Like all of us have.
And Trish, I come home, and Trish has already started working on a podcast studio. This is how we met Tony. Everybody knows that story.
Yep.
We get our equipment. I take all my severance pay that I get from Crawford, which is like peanuts.
Oh, my gosh.
And I use it on podcast equipment. And we start doing a podcast out in a shed behind the house. I have no idea how to really do a podcast. So I'm kind of mimicking a radio show, which was an awful idea. But over time, things kind of started to come together, and we started figuring it out. This is really a later stage of the podcast, but what was the date on this? This is probably circa 2021, maybe.
Yeah, that's the same room that I did my interview in.
Yes, we did your interview. So let's just look at this for a minute and watch Chubby Andrew from 2 years ago with Over the Line. This time around, we are actually live on Twitch. So if you're listening to the recording of this or watching it,
So
a
cringe.
replay or whatever, just know you will be able to, until further notice, watch the show live and participate if you would like to be a part of that. Twitch.
Still got that
our
good
Twitch
voice, though.
name is OTL Show. So
Look
I
at
guess
the
that's
Death
at
Note
OTL
challenge in the
Show.
background.
Make sure you hook that up. Also, if you're not on our other social media platforms, get on there while you can because it won't be long. And they'll be pulled.
I've made great progression at this point. So I wish, and we don't have access to it because, again, it got banned. The very first episodes of Over the Line.
Man.
I wish we could still
That's why
find
we
that.
archive everything in 4 different places now.
Yeah, we
you
do.
never know when the liberals are going to attack.
We've got access to everything. But anyway, that one, scroll to the bottom real quick, Tony. Let me just see what the earliest date on that channel is. It's only 2 years ago. Look how cringe this is. Watch.
Oh, man,
These old videos of me. I just started growing out my hair. Oh, man, I look hungry. Look at me.
What are you saying? Hey, I'm Andrew, and I hope everybody's doing good.
Oh, yeah, I was giving updates. Back then, too, it was hard to do shows. Like, I was balancing life. I was an Uber driver. I was going back and forth and trying to balance work with the podcast and everything. It was almost impossible. But we had a dream. We didn't want to, just completely give up because I didn't know if I was ever going to get back in radio. It was lightning in a bottle getting over to 101.
But see, Andrew, you did all the legwork. We talked about this a long time ago. You had the talent, you had the potential, but really you got to do all the hard work, and that's what all this was.
Yeah.
And that's where it's paying off. I mean, just like with the radio show. I mean, you get up and start your day early, and you do a lot of preparing. You're one of the most prepared people I've ever worked with.
Really? You think so?
No, I know so.
I actually agree with that. You're pretty prepared on a lot of things.
Well, I don't know if it's OCD or I'm just so particular, but I want the show to go a certain way. And if it doesn't go that certain way, then I get bent out of shape. Mm-hmm. I mean, not overtly, but I'm disappointed.
You've gotten better at adapting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a rabbit hole appears in front of you, and it's a great place to go. So the good thing is, if you're like, well, man, not a lot of news or whatever, but if you're prepared, you've always got something there, but you don't have to use it. And that's the good thing is you don't feel. I would think that you would feel compelled to do all of your sound bites every day. But the cool thing is you don't. You've got them there. If you get to it, fine. If you don't, fine.
That champagne is pretty strong.
It is pretty strong.
Yeah.
And I got to say, you must be doing something right because I hear "Hey Now" all the time when I go places. So
I know we run into that too. Trish is like, oh my God. Hey now.
Boomer says we all work our asses off. Here's the boom.
Here's to the boom. Boom it up.
Boomer.
Hey, by the way, Big Dave, who is one of my coworkers from 101, he says pull up the dodgeball from 2017. Now, if you'll look this up on YouTube, if it's still there, it's called Dodge Face. I think it's just called Dodge Face something. It was a dodgeball tournament we put together, and I was one of the team leaders. I created Team Harambe. And so it was like everybody on the station facing off in one of these dodgeball tournaments at one of these trampoline parks. Type in Dodge Face 101.
okay.
Maybe that'll give us...
Okay, maybe that's yeah.
That's not it. Put 101.1, or if that doesn't work, we'll just put. Okay, there it is.
Top one.
Okay. So you can kind of just fast forward through that some and get us maybe towards the middle of it.
Okay. Hey, wait a second. That girl right there looks like that Trump attorney.
Oh,
Anyway. Jessica?
Alina Haba.
Yeah, let me see here.
Yeah, that's my old producer, Jessica.
And chitlins, Uncle Louis.
Here we go, Team Harambe, ready to take
Oh, wow.
Jimmy D, big time, and the bouncing whatevers.
stand a chance. You see my team? I mean, I'm down one person, but we got
I can't
this.
see any of your team.
That's your
Well,
team.
they're somewhere.
My team.
We don't even need them. If you look at Jimmy D's team, you can see that they don't stand a
What's
chance.
up with that
We
Yankees
got
hat,
this.
huh, buddy?
I don't know.
What about the socks they're in?
All right, so
Check these
fast forward it to the dodgeball part. Again, this was here we go. This is us in action.
We got some music going.
Yeah, it's probably copyright free. Where am I at? There's Steve West. Steve West was in the mix too.
No way.
Oh, man.
I must have been eliminated at this point. Oh, there I am. Oh, God.
It says captain
killed.
on the back.
You're getting killed, man. They drilled you twice.
Domination, like I said.
What's happened? You're 2 games in, you've taken them out. What's up with that?
2-0, baby.
Oh, man, Andrew.
Your performance today, your team.
We're good.
Before Mandu.
Flying possum?
Right where we want.
You've lost 2 out of 3.
That's what we want, man. We got this.
Oh, man, dude. Come on. Come on, bring it back. Come on, baby.
What's that?
Yeah, I think we got crushed on this one.
Oh.
Somebody ended up. Oh, I think I ended up getting hit in the nuts. Hold on, keep watching. Where am I at? I guess I just keep getting eliminated. I'm nowhere to be found.
You're not
Scott
in any of
Beeson
them.
was there as well.
Huh.
Jessica's
there I
got
am.
some moves. She's quick.
Oh, here it is. Oh God.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Well, that's,
Savagery. He
Here we
wants to see a
go.
replay of that. Look, I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
God. Look at those socks, too. I doubled up on them.
Tracy can't believe you're so young. She says.
Yeah. This was circa 2017. Is that right?
yeah.
Anyway, that was Dodge Face. We put that together. I think we just did it to do it. You know, like
Yeah,
normally
nobody does that. Nobody does stuff like that anymore.
Well, normally when you do stuff like that, you want to attach a cause to it. You know, do it for charity or whatever. I don't
Right.
think there was any charity involved. There wasn't a. I mean, when we were at Crawford, there just wasn't a lot of charity.
No comment.
They hired you. Was that a charity?
No, it was the best thing they ever did. Say no more.
No, man. I absolutely loved the people that I
The
worked
people
with
there
there.
were phenomenal.
And I wouldn't trade my experience there for nothing because, you know, it was just good people, and it was my first big-time radio station. So it was a big deal for me.
It's all good experience. You got to go through all the hard work first, you know?
Yep.
Yep. So
It defines who you are.
you go back to those days, over the line. I mean, you go back at some of those old videos, I'm getting like 12, 13 views per video, and I was still pumping them out because we had a
Yeah,
dream.
you can't look at that, man, when when you got your goal in mind.
And the one person that continued to push me was Trish, who said, you got to keep doing it. And if it weren't for this podcast, I would not have been ready when 99.5 came calling. I was doing some fill-in work,
Yeah.
and my hopes were that if somebody got fired or whatever, that they would hire me. But I did that for 3 years, and I got to a point where I'm like, they're not good. Like, nothing's going to happen. They're not going to hire me. But because I was doing that podcast, I was still on it. I was still researching. I was paying attention to everything that was going on. And I have to credit this podcast for that. It formed the way I do the shows now.
Now, it does, and that's one of the interesting things. Your show is very forward-thinking, and it's complemented well with the podcast that we do. You know, it's not like, okay, radio's over here and the podcast here. No, they exist together on the same plane.
Yeah. No,
Yep,
you're
and
right.
shout out to Trish for getting you going
Absolutely,
and getting us
Trish.
all
Come on,
introduced. That
girl.
was good.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for Trish locking the keys in the car, we would have never met Tony Gump,
Give him a little bit more of that stuff.
and we wouldn't. Are you going to be able to?
Yeah.
I'm coming to get some more too.
Come on.
Dude,
Get over here.
This stuff is strong. I think that's my
I
last
love
glass,
Tony.
Cozy.
I love Tony.
He's starting to talk about how he loves people. This
Yeah.
means he's had enough. We're going to. We have, by the way, I don't know if anybody knows this. We have an entire shelf in the next room that has got memorabilia from all the guests that we've had, and they have signed it. It's liquor bottles, it's decks of cards,
Even Jello shot cups.
Jello shot cups. Every time we have a guest, we have them sign something, especially if they bring a gift. We have them sign that gift and we put it on the shelf. It's like a guest shrine. We need to take a picture of that and post it.
We need to get our buddy Seth the Builder. Can we build
Champagne.
it? Seth the Builder. Yes, we can. And get him to like make this incredible display. We put him in. That would be awesome.
That would be a good idea. I got to take this jacket off, y'all.
Oh man, you look. But you know what? You're gonna look even better. Watch this, everybody. Get him in the
Y'all
camera.
ready?
Get him in
Ready?
the camera. Come on,
Everybody
look at
watch
that.
this. Here we go.
Look at that. Da 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 da. Boom, 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 boom,
What's happening?
That's enough. That's enough.
Oh man, that's awesome.
He's got the moves too. He moves like Jagger.
Yeah. If y'all want any more of that, you got to pay for it. I'm just saying. we gotta get our super chat started. Here's another thing: is that this shirt right here? I went out on a limb, and I'm not a 1X guy. I'm a 2X guy, and I said I'm going to go with the 1X undershirt because I'm like I'm gonna have a jacket on, all that. I'm like it's tight, but it fits. Much better than the jacket, obviously, but
I have never
I'm in it.
worn an undershirt underneath my suit. I will not do it.
Oh,
it
yeah.
makes no sense.
I have a shirt under this shirt. Every day. I wear an undershirt every
I
day.
ain't got nothing under here.
Oh, God, here we go.
Look at this. Look, right
I
here.
hope he
You
doesn't
see?
have a third nipple or something.
Do you want to just to give us a more relaxed feel? You just want to kind of loosen it up, and
Oh man, 'cause
I'm not
it's
trying to be
tight.
gay or anything, but
Yeah.
This reminds me of that
yeah.
episode where he was back from DC after all the.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is after a hard day's work in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Just kind of lean back and just get relaxed.
Man, it's amazing how quick this champagne goes right to your head. You know, it really does.
I think Boomer said he got scared right now.
Yes.
What question for the audience? What would you guys like to see in the future? What would you like to see from
Flying
this,
cars.
from this podcast?
Oh.
Yeah. What would you see? What would you like to see going forward with this podcast? That's
Does that need to be us or the
It's
folks
for
on-
the
it's them.
viewers.
It's for
them?
It's for
Okay.
them. Yeah, yeah.
We won't say anything.
Mm.
Oh, Tracy likes my hair. Thank you.
Your hair does look good.
Yeah, a lot of product.
A lot of Kurt Russell look going.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get away. Somebody sent me a message, and it was a big old picture of Bubbles.
Bubbles would never wear a suit.
No.
I bet you Bubbles would wear a suit.
I mean, if he had to, he probably would.
I got
Yeah, and in real life, he's actually a really good guitar player and singer.
What are the chances?
and a good hockey player.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody, isn't that required? If you're in
Yeah, but he
Canada?
was like AAA type, you know.
Are you able to play hockey?
Are you kidding me? I can't skate. I can't do anything like that. And I can play basketball, but no, I can't do anything that requires balance.
Tony Gup Googled bubbles in a suit, and it's showing bubbles on a suit.
You're not going to find bubbles in a suit.
Is that
You don't think so, huh?
Oh, there it is. He just found it.
Oh, crap.
Look at that. Let's visit.
Oh,
There you go.
Tony.
Yep.
Find Kurt Russell in a suit, quick.
So he was
The champagne. There's no sex in the champagne room.
yes, none. I am surprised at how strong that champagne is.
It really has got a good kick.
Because
I'm actually feeling it too, yeah.
I think I'm going to sleep on the carpet just outside here tonight, if that's all right.
Do we want to make a contest and let one lucky listener give John Bird a ride home tonight? Wouldn't that be funny, though, if we did a contest where somebody, like, was your Uber driver? You know our buddy E. He might be out working tonight.
Yeah.
He could pick you up and take you.
Yeah, he could. We could video it. Man, we'd have a blast. You know what? I would say, no, E, look, here's $100. Let's just drive around and have a good time. And then at the end, I'd say, please let me have my money back. I don't make much money.
That's fine. When a 60-year-old guy gets in, his tie's loose, his shirt's open, and he's like, hey, man, let's ride around and have a good time.
Yeah.
I'll give you $100. That's not how you want to start your night.
Hey, Charles says that you look like a owner of the Kentucky Derby horse winner.
Wow.
Or the horse loser.
Or the loser, yeah, in my case. Yeah,
Like your
I hit
horse
the
loss.
bars after I lost.
So you had some things you want to bring to the table, John Bird, tonight. Is that correct?
Yeah. Let's do the parody song. I actually did this a couple of years ago, but Karine Jean-Pierre, which we all really can't stand, I mean, she's in way over her head. There were some rumblings about having her replaced.
Right.
And so I redid the video for this one, and I'm really proud of it because for the first time in decades, you're going to see Elvis actually sing a parody song.
Really? The
Yes,
actual
he's up on the screen.
real Elvis.
Yes, it's amazing. I had to work hard on it, but anyway, and the song is Teddy Bear, but it's Karine Jean-Pierre.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I just can't believe, wow, Karine Jean-Pierre. Ask her a tough question and she'll just stop and stare. Press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre.
Where is she?
She don't know about the White House.
So funny. John Bird's looking at us for validation on it. Watch him.
We all know she's lying when she says the economy is looking up. I just can't believe Karine Jean-Pierre. She keeps reading bullet points and no one seems to care. Press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. We've all been deceived by Miss Jean-Pierre. She does not have a clue what to say up there. Press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. She loves dodging questions and reading from a script. There ain't no denying. If you ask about Joe Biden, you'll be scared. Watching Karine fail so miserably. I never thought I'd say this, but give me back gin sake and say a farewell to Karine Jean-Pierre. Press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre. Let's all say a prayer for Karine Jean-Pierre.
Good job, John Bird. That was good.
That's
that was
fun.
good.
It feels good when I feel a certain way about a certain situation, and I can just get it out there.
Was that one lingering in the back of your mind?
Yeah, I mean, she's just so unqualified.
Oh, she's awful. She's absolutely awful.
Yeah, it just another thing to be frustrated about.
I mean, you think about the fact that we had Kaylee McEnany. We had Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
Wow. She was good.
Sean Spicer wasn't that good, but if you live and you learn. We had killer press secretaries. By the way, everything reports are coming out that Donald Trump's going to pick this guy or that guy or that guy.
What
There's
do you think?
there's a short list, and they're saying Doug Burgum or Tim Scott or Marco Rubio or there was another one. I
think
remember.
Marco personally.
Well, it kind of disappoints me because I would like Vivek Ramaswamy.
I knew you were gonna say that. I would too.
But I think what he's angling to do is somebody that's in there that's got relationships within the Senate or the House, because you need them to pass legislation, obviously. At the same time, if he's not going to pick Vivek, put Vivek at press secretary.
Oh, man.
Could you imagine?
Wow.
Vivek Ramaswamy, White House press secretary, giving the media the business.
He knows his stuff, man.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Dude, we'd have to pop popcorn for that.
If he's not going to do VP on that, please give me press secretary. First, if we're checking boxes, first Indian American press secretary. Come on, cuz.
What about like Alex Jones for press secretary?
Oh, that would be good.
I told you so. I told you so.
Oh, that'd be real good. What else you got for us, John Bird?
Hey, Sassy Gurr. Sassy Gurr's joined.
Sassy Gurrs?
Mm-hmm.
Who
Sassy Gurr.
Who is Sassy Gurr?
Well, I just hope Brimley doesn't find out about her. That's all I'm going to say.
It's Brimley, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. We were talking about, the biggest thing that's come out now on social media is AI is now doing. People can do stupid potty humor.
Okay.
With like 50s and 60s songs.
Right.
And they're amassing millions of views. And of course, on the last podcast, I think we were talking about me peeing in a closet and vomiting in my back pocket.
Vomit in your pocket.
Yeah. So we've got this where we were talking. So go ahead and play that, Tony.
All right, I'll play it.
In the city, don't leave your car unlocked.
What about those drunk people that accidentally go in the wrong home when they're going home and
Yeah.
they get shot or something?
Yeah. Or the ones that pee in their closet thinking that it's a toilet.
You're talking about yourself, aren't you?
Yes. And
You did that one time?
yes, I did. I got so drunk I climbed in my window. I was like 18. Back then you could drink when you were 18. And 17 or 18.
You enjoying this?
And I woke up the next morning. I don't know how I did it, but I had vomit in my back pocket.
Wow.
I don't know how you get vomit.
That's still
unless
funny.
someone else vomited on my butt. I don't know what kind of weird shit was going on that night before, but it was very, very strange.
That is
And
bizarre.
Mom didn't say a word. She's so sweet. God
That
bless her.
is bizarre.
Yeah, to pee on my closet and then throw up in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a good song.
Yeah, you should put that together.
Closet, got that vomit in my pocket. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm digging it. Then we have an incredible listener that puts together a song about me vomiting in my pocket.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
It's by the Dutton sisters.
The Dutton sisters.
In his cup, he took a little sip.
Look at that picture at the bottom.
Bird was cruising on a back road trip, but the night took a turn, things got out of hand. He took a little stumble.
This is frightening.
Landed in the sand.
I like that picture of you at the bottom.
Yes.
That's good.
Vomit in his back pocket, sadness in his eyes. John Bird's night out was a whiskey-fueled surprise. He danced with the bottle, lost his grip on the floor. Now he's stuck with regret. His pride's out.
That's right.
Back pocket full of vomit and sadness in Alabama. They call it the back pocket blues. John Bird's got a story.
I do.
He can't hide the truth. Back pocket full of vomit and sadness. So what a news.
can't believe a computer made this.
I know it.
That's wild.
And the sisters look so pretty.
Sadness in Alabama.
Tracy says that's raw country.
Yeah, raw country.
He can't hide the truth. Back pocket full of vomit and sadness. So what a back pocket full of vomit and sadness.
Back to the chorus.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was great. Wait, are the Dutton sisters, are they real or?
Two of them are dead.
But they were a real gimmick, a real band?
Yeah, they did. They did this song along with a couple of others.
I've never heard of them.
I haven't either. I
Really?
thought this was AI that was just like,
Yeah,
so
but
that's an
it takes it
actual
from-
band.
yeah.
But they had to get the voices. The AI doesn't just generate its own voice, I don't think. They gotta get some.
Yeah, well,
I figured it could. I thought it was just random voices singing a
I mean,
song.
their other song was Ringworm on the Farm.
What?
Well, I mean, this was the 60s.
That's
Well, they sang about what they knew. And
Club
they grew up on a
India
farm.
in the barn.
No, I'm BSing you. And actually, AI did create that. Even the voices. It takes hundreds of thousands of vocalists that are out there.
So the
and
Dutton
combined-
sisters are real?
No.
Okay.
No, they're completely made up.
Okay.
Yeah, I just noticed we got Elvis in the chat too. He was just singing the Pierre song.
Yeah. Oh, Elvis Q Public.
I thought it said Elvis Q Pubic. So where did you get the pictures of the Dutton sisters? Did AI make that as well?
No, AI did not. See, AI did that, and I really struggle with playing it because everybody knows how I feel about AI. But now AI has got me. AI has got me in their crosshairs. I'm not stupid. I have been outspoken ever since Terminator came out in 1984.
I get it. I get it.
You know, and now that you have given me a platform to talk about it, AI's been listening. AI has been listening, and now what they're doing is they're saying, hey, let's do something cute that John Bird will like. And then next thing I know, I'm like, AI's not that bad. And then they strike.
Yeah.
Well, other than this song, you're bad.
Yeah. We got to figure out how the guy made that, and we've got to make our own.
Yeah, I'll get in touch with him.
Because I wonder if there's just a website where you just say, hey, write me a
There's
song
several
about.
of them now.
Are there?
They're popping up all over the place.
See, I'm all for that. I'm just kind of scared to actually download it and start using it for some weird reason. I have a feeling there's a lot of people that feel the same way I do.
Yeah, because you probably got to give all your info and your biometric data.
It's not what we give it. It's what it takes from us. Like, I don't know. It just seems really weird to me.
AI giveth and AI taketh away.
Yes. Well, that's why I have a persona for online, which is Grady Everson. And I have information, everything through him. So when I sign up for something, I use Grady Everson.
Grady Everson is the John Bird burner account.
Yes.
Where did that name come from?
Probably an IRS tax agent.
Right. It was the guy that audited him.
It was the guy, who just about sent me to prison. No, it's based on an older gentleman I knew from my childhood, and then I put son on the end of his name.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's important. It's important to, kind of misdirect stuff.
Yeah. Fake them out. Head fake, if you will.
Especially with AI on the take, I'm telling you.
So, again, you said you had a handful of surprises for us.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2.
Mm-hmm.
What is 3?
Oh, yeah. Give me another little bit of that.
I'm actually wanting some more champagne, too.
Yeah.
I can't believe y'all.
This tastes good, and I don't
This
drink
stuff is
either.
good.
I don't know if
That's
I've
good.
turned into a lightweight or what, but I just can't. I can't handle. I can't drink any more of that. Tony Gump and John Bird's over here wearing it out. Here's a little more.
Yeah.
Let's top that bad boy
Look
off.
at him.
Look at that.
Tony.
Hey, now.
Hey now. It's amazing because we all, unlike at a radio station, we all use the same mics. We don't have to share our mics. You know,
Nope, none of that.
which is
territorial stuff.
It's a big deal in broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you got somebody else's slobber all over your mic, and you know, you accidentally brush your mouth against it, and everything. That's why so many people use their own mic condoms.
Yeah,
because they don't want to catch the.
Yeah, I've seen different people coming and going there, and they bring their own and stick it on and whatever.
It's smart.
It is. It's very smart. It's very smart. What was the third?
I'm just hoping I didn't slobber on your microphone or nothing.
No, you're good. We're all family here. So the third thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I got all the.
He's had so much of this.
I've got all the John Bird Plays the Guitar videos. I've got 61 of them out.
Right.
People can enjoy. And then I thought, well, hey, let me do one of my personal favorites.
Oh. Before you start, Elvis Pubic is asking if Tony's wearing pants or not.
Of course
I have on shorts.
You don't give it away.
So does John Bird.
I do not.
I'm the only one wearing pants.
That's not true. How dare you?
Go stand in front of this camera. Stand right here in the
middle.
I
I will not. My back is hurting.
Do it.
My back is hurting, and I'm a little tipsy. I'm 60 years old. I might fall over.
Do it for 1K. Just stand right there, right in the middle, dead center. Just to show everybody. They do it in TV all the time. Just right there in the middle. Go ahead. Come over. Come on. Come towards me. Oh, you can't even see it. Pick your leg up. Pick a leg up.
He's moving like a robot. Oh, there you go.
All right, there it is. So John Bird and Tony Gump are wearing shorts. I'm the only one with pants. Not only that, but if you see.
Oh, yeah, shoes.
God, look at those shoes.
I went all the way, baby. Can't believe I got my leg up there.
Man, I'm just glad you didn't have gum on the bottom of those shoes.
Yeah, that would have been like dog duty.
Yeah, I would have had to smell it to make sure.
So John Bird, yes, you would. John Bird Plays the Guitar is all on YouTube. Are you telling me you're about to play a song for us?
Yes, one of my favorites.
What is it?
It's The Bare Necessities.
I remember when you did this on the air the first time, and everybody loved it.
Yeah, that was good. I remember that, too.
Doing Baloo and Mowgli's part.
Baloo and Mowgli.
Yeah, Mowgli was a little boy.
All right, well, let's make sure to not ding us on the YouTube. I guess you've already posted this, so we should be fine.
We're fine.
All right, this is The Bare Necessities, but it's different than the first time he did it because this time he's drunk. So it's going to make it better.
I don't remember some of these chords. Let's see how you know what? You know.
I just bubbles.
You want to
All right, you can do
Superman it out a little bit? There you go.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You got this, John.
Do you want?
You're a pro.
Well, why don't you take your time, put it on like a headband? That would help.
Party man.
Yeah. Like kind of give some of the drunk vibes. Just kind of kick the tie over to the side a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Tighten that bad boy up. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Chris Doc Banks says to the nines, talking about Bird's look.
Birds to the nines. I'm to the nines.
You're to the nine. You're really to the nines.
All right.
I'm shit-faced. Okay. All right.
All right, I'm watching your audio. A little closer.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities to life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I'm
That's why a bear can rest at ease. Just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, oh, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Yeah, man, I mean those bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Yeah, with just the bare necessities of life. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey now. Hey now.
Okay, I discovered something. I should do John Plays the Guitar drunk every Friday.
You should, actually.
Yeah, I'm really relaxed.
Isn't it so much fun broadcasting while you're drunk?
It is, and I won't get fired.
Yeah, and it's really hard doing the audio, too, with the suit on and with you changing the stuff up.
But you look good. You look good doing
Yeah,
it.
I
That's
think
what's
I
important.
think I do. Oh, yeah.
No, I was talking to Tony, but you look good as well.
You kind of look like little Karate Kiddish, sort of.
Yeah.
You got some karate vibes.
Like that Cobra Kai thing or something.
I don't want to be Cobra Kai. They're the bad guys.
Is this the first time you've broadcasted drunk?
I highly doubt that.
No comment.
There has been a time before.
Yes, and there was an event we went to, a golf event. We were representing the radio station, and I got like piss drunk. It was bad. And the bad thing was it was a night golf tournament. So we're playing with glow-in-the-dark balls. So that's bad enough. I'm freaking out. And so we hit the ball, and you can't see anything. You can't see shit. It's completely dark. And all of a sudden, I see this ball lift up and start moving. I'm like, oh, get me out of here. That thing is haunted. Somebody shine a flashlight, and it was a possum that had gotten hold of it.
Wow.
I was ready to get out of there, but I've been, I mean, I guess I can say it now. It happened years ago. Yeah, I've been shut-faced a couple of times.
Fair enough.
But I've always done my job.
Well, we have a golf tournament on Monday.
Yes, and I will not be. I'm going to be.
You need to be sober for that one.
Yes, I will be.
Especially since it's middle of the day.
Yes.
And it's for Down Syndrome Foundation.
Yeah, I've done that before. That's a great event.
Yeah, great cause. I've actually, I hold a special place in my heart for these guys because every year I get to be the one that broadcasts live out there. So I've kind of gotten to know some of those people, which is really cool.
Hey, we just got a comment that said, Goober says, hey, now ship out. I think he's referring, Bird, you kind of look pirate-ish, sort of, too.
Arr.
Pirates of the Caribbean, sort of?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Give me your best pirate impression.
I got a good pirate joke. Where did the pirate go after this podcast?
Where?
To the bar.
Because they say R.
Yeah. All right, let's start over.
All right.
Give us your best pirate impression.
All right. Now, son, I understand that your parents aren't here anymore and you're the cabin boy. But you're to shut your yapper and you're to serve me in whatever way I deem necessary. And if I want to cut off your hand, I'll cut off your hand. And one day, maybe one day you can be captain of the ship. Like me. But don't think it's easy. Oh, it's not. You constantly gotta fight for the top of the mountain. And one day my time will come. Yes, matey, my day will come.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad
I
at all,
put a
actually.
storyline in it and everything.
It's like AI story time.
John Burns' own personal AI is himself.
Look at that.
I might be the one to save the world from AI.
You might be.
Me and Chat GPT going at it.
Forget John Connor. It's John Bird.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
What has been your favorite? Just reminiscing on Over the Line, and we've been doing this version of Over the Line since October,
Early October, first week, I think.
First week of October last year. That puts us at October, November, December, January, February, March, April. We are in our 8th month.
Mm-hmm.
8th month of this version of Over the Line. What has been your favorite moment so far?
I'll have to say there haven't been any bad moments. There have been times when I was younger, like playing music or creating music, when I first started in radio, the magic of it. And I felt like that life had just beat the shit out of me and just beating it out of me, you know?
Right.
But not only coming to Talk 995, but working with you and now working with Tony, it's given me a passion I hadn't had in years.
Really?
Yeah, I went through some dark periods after my divorce, and I needed that. And this has really, really, really meant, a lot to me.
Renewed your passion for doing this.
Because, gentlemen, I can give you an example. The synergy is a lot like songwriting, which I'm finally started songwriting with my partner from 33 years ago. And there's a synergy there when you're writing songs, but there's a synergy there when you're talking and you're feeding off each other, and suddenly you think, okay, I'm going to feed him this because I got a feeling he's going to do this. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to say this because, it's just, that's the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. It's I know I act crazy and all that, but, it's who I am, but it's working with guys like you. Working with guys like you.
Oh, God.
That make it all worthwhile.
Did you have moments in your career where you wanted to quit and go do something else? Where you weren't having fun in radio?
Oh, yeah.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, it was 2004. My life took a horrible turn and eventually helped end my marriage. And
I'm talking about radio was not fun, not outside forces.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know, but radio got to be not so fun, and I was betrayed. And because I was defining myself by who I was in radio, once I was out of it, I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I got out of radio for years and did contract work. Did parodies for various comedy services. And I worked with Rick and Bubba for many, many, many years, produced a lot of things for them under contract.
Right.
With contract work. But I'm the kind of person where I need to be around people. And I was working at home all the time.
Yeah.
So that wasn't really good for me. But yeah, I mean, there were times, and just like in music, when we lost the recording contract, I was like, I gotta get out of here. And boom, here comes radio.
So you feel like you're in a good spot, radio wise? Is this the most fun you've had doing radio?
Yeah, it's among the least money that I've had in a long time. but to me, it's worth it because, like I said, of the synergy and the dream. When I started 101.1 The Source, I was program director, and I had a vision, and that vision is what Talk 99.5 is now.
Yeah.
So Matt was able to take that vision and steal it
from you.
No. No, he didn't. We agreed. We talk a lot about that. And all these years later, who in the world would have thought that we would be live and local? That is just unheard of.
We are a rare get up at Talk 99.5 because
and
everybody's...
then the freedom of the podcast. Are you kidding me? The possibilities are endless.
Well, we not only have freedom here, but we have freedom at the station as
well. Yes, we do.
I've yet to have anybody come up to me and say, hey, you can't do X, Y, and Z, and we really push the envelopes on some fronts.
Yeah, we have.
I mean...
Wheel of segments. Whew.
I mean, we get more pushback from listeners than we do management.
Mm-hmm.
Because there will be listeners who be like, oh, you're disgusting. There's one guy, he's like, what did he say today? He's like, oh, man, you need to get back to your roots. You're just talking about useless information. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? I've been talking about these stupid-ass college kids for 4 days. Like, let me have a break, okay? I'm over it.
Yeah, I responded to him, actually, after we got off.
What'd you tell him? Did you tell him?
No, you got to kill him with kindness. I said, you're probably right. Andrew and I need to have a meeting about that. And I said, we're going to take that into serious consideration. I really appreciate you bringing that to our attention. And then I did a finger emoji. So then that, that took care of it.
Good. You're good at handling those things. With the song Bare Necessities, I appreciate you bringing that.
I love that song.
Is there something else? Or is that it?
What more do you want?
I don't know. I don't know what you brought to the table today.
No, yeah. I mean, I just bought those things. I thought it would be, fun. Man, this champagne is kicking my ass.
On a 1 to 10, where are you at?
7.5.
No, 6.92.
Okay.
It is fascinating that champagne. I mean, obviously, I don't drink champagne. That stuff is.
I've drank champagne before. It's a different kind of buzz than beer or liquor. It's got its own little thing going on.
It's throwing me off, cuzzy.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
And then tomorrow's going to be a little different too. The champagne after day is a little different than a beer or liquor.
Is champagne hangover bad?
It's different.
Different in what way? Because I got to do local morning shows tomorrow.
You could probably stop now, but it'll be a little different than a normal.
What time you got to be at work?
6:30.
Oh, you're going to be in bad shape.
You'll be okay. You'd have to drink that whole bottle to have a real big problem, and we all shared one bottle. You're fine.
Well,
okay.
You drank half of it though.
Well, yeah, but with my size, it doesn't affect me as much as say you are so skinny and scrawny that you would be like you couldn't even sit up.
Yeah, that's true because you don't look like you're drunk at all.
That's the interesting thing, is I can hide that stuff so well.
Yeah, you're doing a really good job.
Am I doing an act or am I really drunk? I'm acting. No, I'm not. This feels pretty good. This is the way to do it, man. Let's get to 10,000.
It's like
let's get to 10,000 so we drink some more.
You're 14 and you're getting drunk for the first time. That's what Bird's like. Yeah. Anyway, I think this celebration was good. It was a good idea. I'm glad that we all were able to get together and fulfill our promise.
Yep.
Of doing the 1K Par-Tay, wearing our suits.
Yeah.
It ended, looking at you, it ended just like I thought it would, with you wearing a tie around your head. But all in all, I'm very excited about where this podcast is going and the growth. And it's going to take, like, our first 1,000 followers. These guys are going to be the OGs. These guys...
I was thinking about that. We need a club for them.
They're
good.
They're the 1K club. So you guys are going to be the ones to help us get to 10K. And the way you do that is as we post new content, new podcast, you comment and like. I've really noticed on the last few episodes, people have really gotten on the podcast and started commenting.
Yeah, and I think they like the fact that you've been commenting back on a couple of them, too.
I think it was Bird, actually.
Yeah.
You talk back to him.
Yeah.
Because I always forget. But y'all commenting on there is big. It helps us out. It puts us in the algorithm, especially if you're subscribed or you're sharing it or whatever. Because we're going to be in a battle with YouTube. Because YouTube knows that we're Ultra MAGA.
Yeah.
And they're going to push back on us. But we can fight that with comments and likes and everything else. So y'all keep it up. You're doing a phenomenal job.
Yep.
Great job. Right, John Bird?
I think they're doing a phenomenal job.
Yes.
Very, very pleased with it. Very pleased. I couldn't be more pleased.
Yeah. He just went over somebody's taxes and was like, "Oh, you did a good job. You did a phenomenal job."
Yep, that's in 40.
Very pleased with that. Events, anything coming up? I'm just trying to think of some housekeeping. We've got events coming up we can't talk about, but golf tournament.
You got the golf tournament on Monday, yeah.
Next Sunday, a week from this Sunday,
what?
Velma's stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Crap.
I went ahead and locked that in today, by the way.
Dude.
I think that's a 7 p.m. deal.
Oh, man, I'm really worried. Well, I need a tuxedo, size 38, 42 long.
Why do you have to have a tuxedo?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, well, whatever. That's fine.
It's gonna be. I'm basically hiding from who I am.
Gotcha.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm so nervous.
You should be.
I really don't want to do it, but a bet's a bet, right?
Yeah, I mean it's going to be horrible. The week leading up to it's probably going to be you're going to be popping Xanax like Pez.
We should probably.
I'm pissed.
We should probably take a bottle of champagne with us.
Yes,
and that could help prime us for our time on stage.
Yeah, so my character will have bourbon. So.
It's only 5 minutes tops. You don't get more than 5 minutes, and you can do 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So. My plan is, and this is probably not gonna be appealing to our audience, but I'm gonna go up there and tell the Mike the Midge story. I don't know what else to do.
I would do that too because it's an easy win.
Yeah,
I could hear it 5 times over.
Couldn't you do 2 of them? Because you got some funny ass stories, and you start off. I haven't been where I am. As long as you think I used to be that kind of thing to set it up.
Yeah,
and then do a couple of stories. Man, you got some funny.
Well, I think it would take too long to do 2 stories. I could draw Mike the Midge out and I just got to figure out a punchline to give at the end to get a pop.
Yeah, because there's plenty of funny moments in there that people will laugh.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I want to thank you, John Bird.
Yes.
And I want to thank you, Tony Gump.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank you, too, and you, Tony Gump, too.
If it weren't for you guys, we would not be where we are today. I know, again, I'm talking like we hit 1 million subscribers, but this was a big milestone for us. The next milestone is 10K.
10K all
And I
the
think,
way.
as Tony Gump said, rumor has it, it's easier to get from here to 10K than it is from 0 to here. And it's hard to believe for me, but I think we can do it.
I think so.
Any final words, Tony Gump?
Sure. Everybody tune into 99.5 FM Monday through Friday. And I also want to give a special shout out to Matt Murphy. One of my favorite moments in this podcast, other than working with you guys, was just getting to thank him in person for getting you that job and setting you up and getting you with your family.
That's
so,
it.
Thank you, Matt.
He did the same for me.
Well, he promised me the whole way. He's like, as soon as somebody quits, man, I got you. And then it took him quitting because nobody quit over 3 years.
Yeah, he promised me too, so thank you, Matt.
Yeah, he fulfilled that promise. Jonathan Bird, final words.
Don't shotgun champagne. It's a bad idea. I've made some bad decisions in my life. This is one of them. It's not like life-changing or anything. But, I feel like I'm letting everybody, I feel like I've let the Talk 99.5 organization and the listening audience down because I'm probably going to have to drive to the station to sleep on the couch. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. But you know what? Be thankful. For gosh sakes, just be thankful. Yeah, I'm going to have a horrible headache. I might even throw up. I don't know. But the good thing is, there is a trash can right there that I can throw up in. I tie off the trash bag and throw it away. Everything's fine. There's always a silver lining, no matter what. So be grateful for what you've got. And especially after you've been drinking Gargle.
Gargle?
Yeah, mouthwash.
Do you have anything inspirational you want to leave us with?
That one is go for it.
I gotta text Jim Butters and make sure he gives you the business in the morning.
No, please don't.
Jim Butters.
Do I have his number?
You better not.
Let me look. Hold
Butters is hilarious in person, by the way. I love him.
He is. He's a trip.
Nah, I don't have his number.
Oh man, don't worry. I'll give it to you after the show.
Yes, do that. Do that.
Oh, you're right.
Do that because I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna be like, "Yo, Jimmy B, listen, give your boy hell tomorrow." It gives everybody a reason to listen to Talk 99.5 in the morning. If you're out of the area, go to talk995.com.
Yeah, we got some good Saturday morning shows. Really do.
You can hear John Bird on the radio tomorrow talking about how hungover he is. And you know what you need to do? You need to be promoting us on those shows.
Yeah, I mean, I do. And people call in and promote you.
Really?
Yeah, they really do.
Interesting.
Yeah,
get Jim Butters to give us a shout out.
He
tomorrow.
does. You know, the thing is, he really does.
Does he like us?
Yes, he likes you very much.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, everybody does. I mean, all the guys on there.
Really?
Yeah, big fan. Rhonda Dial, she can't stand you.
We got to get her on the show, man. I keep forgetting.
She hates you.
Yeah,
So,
I don't blame her.
No, I'm joking. It would be good to get her on. She's been doing this forever.
Yeah, I think she'd be a good guest, actually.
Yeah, we talked to her, or I talked to her about it back months ago, and I just dropped the ball.
See, I went to her, and it's amazing the way she could figure out what was going on with me and what I needed to do. And to this day, I have certain supplements and things that I take.
She's an expert.
Yes, she is.
She is. She's a very smart lady. Anyway, we're going to get out of here.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
are.
Tony.
Thank you, crowd. Thank you, audience.
Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you, Drunk John Bird. And thank you for 1K. You're awesome. We'll be back next week with a brand new podcast. Until then, circus!